This week we'll move from Jewish holidays to Persian holidays, as Friday night is Shab-e Yalda, the winter solstice and longest night of the year, which has been celebrated by Persians for millennia. While its original name is Shab-e it's better known as Shab-e Yalda, which doesn't mean anything in Persian. Yalda is one of the rare words that traveled from Aramaic, the first diaspora Jewish language, into Persian without going through Arabic first. It's the word for birth or child in Syriac Aramaic, related to the Hebrew yeled and huledet, meaning child and birth, and the Arabic walid, meaning child, and the Persian tavalod, meaning tavalod, tavalod, tavalodet mubarak. In Jewish Neo-Aramaic, still spoken by the Jews from the Kurdistan region today, the word for child is yala or yalta, which is the same word as yalda. Is it called this because it marks the birth of the year as the days finally start to get longer? Or is it connected to the other major group that still speaks Aramaic, the Christians? The Nestorian sect of Christianity, which is practiced in the same areas where Jews continuously spoke Aramaic, was celebrating the date they perceived as the birth of Jesus, only a few days after Shab-e Yalda, which may be where Yalda got its name, or where the idea of a late December Christmas even came from in the first place. And the Babylonian Talmud, written in Persia in the exact same time period we're talking about, includes a midrash about Adam, the first man, celebrating the winter solstice, which was clearly an important holiday to anyone living in ancient Persia. Today, Persians of all religions stay up all night on this holiday, eating festive foods and reciting poetry, particularly that of Hafez, the 14th century Sufi Muslim poet from Shiraz, who is a contemporary of the clearly much more famous Shahin Shirazi. They probably knew each other. Funny enough, if you look at Persian Jewish manuscripts, they often include Judeo-Persian transcriptions of Hafez's poetry, referring to the man himself as Hacham or Khajeh or Rabbi. One of them even follows up his name with Zayin Tzaddik Lamed, which stands for Zichron Tzaddik Livracha, in the memory of the Tzaddik be blessed. And yes, you can find Judeo-Persian versions of the poems of many great Persian poets, Rumi, Khayyam, Baba Taher, Sa'di, Nizami, Attar, etc., all of whom were considered to be part of the Jewish tradition itself, right there alongside the great Jewish poets of Iran and elsewhere. So yeah, there's really nothing more Jewish than celebrating a Persian holiday about the Yom Huledet of the world by reading the poetry of the great Rabbi Hafez, and maybe this year we can all incorporate some Shahin in there too.